Well, I figure just capture the range of audio better.
Yeah, that's a good call. Thought you were already breaking shit and we haven't started the episode
God damn it, now the continuity.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Poorly Drafted. My name is Pat.
I'm Tyler.
And I'm Martin.
And we're playing Crash Bandicoot. I already
There's
died.
The first one.
Woo!
Get that timer rolling.
Hey, alright, now
Counter.
you know you don't get any berries for spinning into those.
Yeah, if it's got like the wooden slats, you bounce on those, and that's how you get your... Not berries either, they're Wumpa fruit.
What's a Wumpa fruit?
That's the exact same...
Enemy 1 of the game has already got a 2.0 KD, Pat.
Yeah.
So, why are we playing Crash Bandicoot?
I don't know, why you picked it.
Yeah, I did.
Alright, Pat, this is how...
Oh!
Jesus Christ.
Can we flash back to how Pat has almost achieved the game over on the first level of the game?
Have you?
He's got like one life left, I think.
Maybe.
Hit triangle.
You have one life left.
Finally a checkpoint.
I was under the impression that this was the Dark Souls of platformers.
What does this mean?
You're invincible.
You're invincible.
Oh.
Except
But
for
not
that.
from falling.
Fuck, I fucked that up.
Pat,
Very surgically done there.
have you ever played a Crash game?
The last time I played a Crash game, I honestly... I'm 24 now. Probably, honestly, like 20 years ago was the last time I played a Crash game.
Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah,
Fuck
I've
me,
got
man.
I was on a cruise, one of the Royal Caribbean ones, going to Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
They had a Metal Slug machine. I think it was Metal Slug 3. I was determined that over the course of this week-long cruise, I would beat Metal Slug 3. I realized when the cruise stopped that not only did I not beat Metal Slug 3, but I spent about $60 on it.
What the fuck,
Oh my
dude?
god.
Okay, let me know that, Martin, you spend way more money on video games than anybody else I know.
That's true. I do.
Like,
Be they, are they in-app purchases or...
Yeah, in-app
Micro-
purchases.
micro-
It's
transactions
absolutely
is
in-app
the right word
purchases.
for it.
Okay. Yeah.
But, like, that's on a whole other, like, because, like, to some degree, I get, like... So, among the poorly drafted, Martin is famous for the number of times he's bought Overwatch at this point.
Yeah, it's... So, Overwatch at release is a $60 game. It's console, so... I have, at this point in time, so, like, to place this episode... We're coming up on the release of Blizzard World, and the...
Oh, don't be a bitch. Ah.
I was a bitch.
But we're coming up on, it's going to be the year 2, the year of the dog. So at this point in time, aside from some little bits, I have all the cosmetics in Overwatch that you can have that aren't achievement locked.
Yep.
I've probably bought the game about 12 times.
That many?
Probably.
Jesus Christ, man.
12?
It's somewhere between...
That's $720, Martin.
That sounds about right. I know for a fact I can account for, just thinking about it off the top of my head here, I can specifically account for $400.
What the fuck?
On top, no, 5 now because they added the Overwatch League skins, and I'm only missing I think like 8 heroes now.
Of all the fucking Overwatch League skins?
Well,
You were the reason microtransactions exist, Martin.
I support games and systems that I feel support me. Why did we get on this subject, Tyler? Why did you drag us here?
There was some reason. I forget what it was, though. That was like 5 minutes ago.
Oh, no, I remember. It was the cruise. Because I spent $60 on Metal
because
Slug.
you were spending 60
Right,
bucks on
$60
Metal
bucks
Slug.
on Metal
Yeah.
Slug.
I wanted to beat that game.
Did
Right.
you?
No, I got to like level 3.
How many levels are there in Metal Slug?
I don't know, like 5? I don't know, I never found out.
How many quarters did you have to bring with you to the goddamn cruise?
So that's the dangerous part about it. They had a card slider.
Ooh, that's a dangerous game.
Slide $1 to get like 5 credits.
Well, they had a token machine, quote, but the token machine had a card swipe. So it was like swipe it and press the button, and then that's how many
you
tokens
bitched out
got.
and you still died. Don't be a bitch.
Crash
He's absolutely-
Bandicoot, you bitch.
You bitched out.
You
You
Fucking
got
A!
punished for it.
You walked it was on its way down, and you walked into it.
I tried to turn around, but I didn't have time.
Oh my god!
That one was not my fault. That was my fault. That one was me.
You were right there!
Hey, would you guys... So, what if they were able to introduce a thing to, like, porn?
Uh-huh.
That it was, like, an extra statistic that showed you not only, like, how many views the video got, but how many nuts were shot to that video.
How many nuts were shot?
How many nuts were shot?
How would it keep track of that?
I'm not asking for the backward science, Tyler. I just want to know, is that something that you think would be useful?
Well, it would have to be a user-submitted thing.
They take that out of the equation. If
Okay.
we somehow were able to track nuts nutted per video, do you think that's something we should track? Is that too far?
If I can get the NPV statistic in nuts per video.
Alright. For every 1,000 views of this video,
you know how,
50 dudes have nutted to it.
You know how like Pornhub does that like viewage statistic on the timeline where it's like you'll go to the video and like you'll see the spike of like this is where viewership is.
And like here's and it's always like right at the beginning.
Yeah, and then it's like after that it kind of trails down as the video continues.
Yeah.
Would it be like on there where it'll be like a thick red line of like this is where the nuts happen?
That was actually a solid jump there, Pat.
Thank you.
I'll call it out as I see it.
You know what? I want to. Yeah, I want that. I want.
You want nuts per video?
I want the nuts per video.
Okay, that was bullshit. I landed on the fucking leaf.
You landed at the very end.
Okay, come on.
Hey, Papu Papu.
Hey, boss battle.
Oh, is that what this is?
So, going down the Crash Needs Microtransactions route for a minute.
Okay. My God, he is fat.
It's a big boy.
Really,
Thick, 2 C's.
He's a thick boy.
I'm really surprised
Thick Papu.
that we haven't seen like some of the old school video games get brought back as apps featuring in-app transactions.
You mean like that Mario game they made for iOS where it's like fucking Temple Run but Mario?
No, but like an actual like just a full like I'm trying to think of an old game that people would like.
Fucking name, man.
Whoops.
Like picture like.
What the fuck?
So now, I want you to think about this.
Yeah.
I hate everything you're saying,
Right.
and I want you to never say it again. Don't be a
man.
bitch. Do it.
That checkpoint was a far way away.
Just jump and hit square right away.
Jump and hit square right away.
When you're on the same level as it.
Mew. Fuck off.
Man, game's easy if you. That you have no. They had a Crash Bandicoot walking around Universal when I was younger.
Walking around Universal?
Yeah.
Wasn't that like terrifying fucking suit?
Yeah, it was the one that they used for like the commercials.
What?
Where it's Crash, but it's got like the hole in the teeth, and it's just the dude's face.
What?
And he's carrying around a loudspeaker.
Yeah.
It
Fuck!
It was very disappointing for a 10-year-old me. Of course, that was also after my phobia of mascots developed, so what's so funny about that?
Your phobia...
Fuck!
Your phobia of mascots is just one of my favorite aspects of your personality.
It's so quintessential Martin.
It is. It's like, it's such a defining characteristic. It's so beautiful.
Man, fuck that Old Country Buffet bee.
Old Country Buffet has a mascot?
So the bee at Old Country Buffet,
Uh-huh.
yeah, for some reason, the one in Chicago Ridge just had him there one day.
Okay.
And I was like 8 or some such, like really young.
Totally missed that checkpoint. I totally missed that checkpoint.
Whoa!
Oh, you died.
Yeah. Yeah, crazy young.
I love that little eyebrow thing he does in the beginning. Like, hey, watch this shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You gotta not hit that.
That fucking shield guy's bullshit, dude.
But I'm like super amped because Old Country Buffet.
Okay.
So I go like.
Because that's something that
I was gonna
white
say, is
people
that
get
something
amped about.
You get amped about?
When you're 8,
I guess.
but like we parked around the corner from the front door.
Uh-huh.
So.
Fuck!
Oh.
thought I jumped him.
So like I'm super excited and I go charging around this corner ahead of my parents and everything.
Uh-huh.
And like I round the corner, look up, and there's this 10-foot tall bee. And like I'm mildly
the letter B.
no, like the animal.
Oh, like Old Country Buffet had a bee as their mascot. Why does a restaurant need a mascot?
Because it was Old Country Buffet and they suck.
Stop it! No!
Holy oh god.
Mm.
Jesus, it's even worse than I remember.
What?
That's him on the right.
What the fuck? That is the thing of nightmares.
Yeah, right? We'll send you a picture, editor, so you can share as a majesty with everybody.
Martin, you're not talking into
See, I
any
just jumped
microphone
it.
right now.
That's fine.
Hold on.
And you're dead.
This game sucks. That's terrifying.
Yeah.
Alright, Pat, controller me.
What?
So yeah, ever since then, mascots where there aren't supposed to be mascots scare the shit out of me.
Okay, now what qualifies as not supposed to be mascots?
The only places that mascots are allowed to exist are a 6-hour span on October 31st.
Yep.
And
Well, hold on, wait.
parks.
Does that count
Only
as a
6
mascot?
hours.
Fucking A.
If it's like down that style, yeah. If somebody's dressed up as fucking Clifford the Big Red Dog on Halloween,
Ah!
you did that yourself.
No, fuck you.
Oh, hey, you beat
Hey,
it.
look, I beat the level. Do
Hey.
you want this back?
Sure.
There was the movie theater that we used to work at had Odyssey Fun World. Their mascot is like a chipmunk thing.
Yeah.
They had it come in every once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It came in on a Friday night once when I was lobbying.
Yeah, it did.
That half of the lobby didn't get cleaned for about 4 hours. Because I waited until that thing was gone, then I went over.
Fucking what timestamp are we at? Is this video funny yet?
There you go. Really? Oh, my.
Are you fucking serious? Fuck! Ah! I'm fucking done! Tyler, you're playing this game.
Martin is holding the controller
Yep.
now. So, Pat, how's your night going?
You know. Crash Bandicoot.
This level was easy mode.
Yeah, is it? Just beat the goddamn level already. I want to get out of this hell.
This video has been going on for 58.5 minutes now.
We've been on this level for half of it.
You're not wrong.
Only death will release me from these shackles.
There's more checkpoints? How long is this level?
Sucks.
I think that was the last checkpoint. I think we're at the end. Hey.
Holy shit.
Oh, Crash, take a bow, my dude.
Alright, that's been Crash Bandicoot.
Should I go back for those other 17 boxes?
Join us next
No.
time on the Poorly Drafted, and maybe we won't have to watch Tyler and Pat and Martin's spirits die in front of you.
Well, we have to. Well, before we end this episode, actually.
It's